What up? Welcome back to Lifestyle After 5. It is your boy Ali. We got the futurism update. I'm back with my boy Lord Shu. What's going
What's
on, Lord Shu?
what's happening, man? Glad to be back. So happy to do these.
They said this week's tech is so wild you need a brain implant just to process it all.
Hey man, don't give Elon no ideas, bro. Seriously though, we got AI curing cancer, quantum computers fighting climate change, and lab grown meat in my country though. Why? The future's moving faster than a Tesla on autopilot, man. So what we need to know, Ali?
I mean, we got to break it all down. I don't giving Elon Musk any ideas. I mean, that man's imagination. I mean, he's the true poster child for dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's making dreams come true with all his inventions, Tesla, Starlink, now Neuralink. Hell, your cell phones is going to be hooked up to Neuralink. That's kind of scary. Now you get a brain implant, and now my
Mm-hmm.
brain chip may be hooked up to Neuralink. It could be cool. Communicate with outer space.
Right. Start receiving them signals. I ain't gotta think. It's just boom, instant
I
happen.
don't know about that. So with Neuralink, the first human trial patient with quadruple plegical, that is a very big word, which is QUADRIPLEGIA. I can't pronounce that word, but it's moving with a cursor with their mind. I think we talked about that before in some future episodes where you can just do things with your mind. You want to change your channel, think about it, and it happens with your mind. So I have a question though. What about those people that, what's the correct term? Not remote viewing, that can do things with their mind already.
Hmm. I mean, that's. I feel like that's the early cursor people who doing like quantum jumping. It's like
Yeah,
the
but
early cursor.
will you really need psychics and everything if you could change things and make things happen with your mind? Is there any limit to your mind there?
I don't personally think so, but I guess we'll just have to let science figure it out and tell us in the long run, which
I
could
can
be
I can
next
see
year.
I can see crimes going in right there. You
Oh
need some
yeah,
type of
yeah.
mind security there.
Mind
Because
security. Yeah,
especially if you can use mind control over somebody else.
it should be able to predict that. Like quantum is supposed to be able to predict. So if someone tries to like commit a crime on your brain, essentially what you're saying, right? Someone is trying to commit a crime on your brain. Okay, then yeah, quantum should be able to predict before, like that should be blocked before it even
Yeah, you were
happens.
hurt, but this is Neuralink. I don't know how it's gonna behave.
Mm. See, with stuff like that, that's more information has to come out. But yeah, that is a good thought because if you can hack a basic computer, it's not like Neuralink is on a private network either. So yeah, that's kind of yeah. I don't
That's
know. That's
dangerous,
scary.
especially with children and everything. I
Mhm.
mean, there is some good to that,
Yeah,
but
like
something
they
to think
said,
about.
quadriplegic patients, people who like don't have missing limbs and stuff like that. It's cool for that. If you keep it in that realm, it'll always be like useful. But
But then again, like I said, that's helpful when, which I've seen studies before with it. The quadriplegics where they just wanted to move their limbs, and all they got to do is think about it. That's just like having a natural limb, I would imagine.
yeah, yeah, that's it's pretty much them same impulses that you would use like on your own body. Pretty much go to those whatever it is that you're trying to control. So I've seen people doing it with a PlayStation though, like playing the game using using stuff like that. So
But also, as I say, on the flip side, startups like In Silico Medicine is using AI to design cancer drugs in 46 days.
whew, that's
Wow, they're
wild.
speeding it up.
Yeah,
Normally that takes years.
yeah. But will big pharma let these disruptors thrive? That's the
Well, I
real
mean, they
question.
might be a part of it. It's still medicine. Well, actually, I think, my opinion, Big Pharma can get in on that. They can pump out
Yeah,
drugs quicker now.
yeah, exactly. I was gonna say I feel like it'll probably end up being hand in hand.
I mean, I don't give out investment advice, but companies like ARKG, maybe some good bets to invest in.
Oh yeah, for the long term, you just
Yeah,
let get in now and just hold on for dear life.
man, it could cure diseases and get you some money all at the same
Hmm.
time.
Yeah, that's just like when Starlink go public and all them other companies that Elon got go public. Yeah, yeah, stay tuned for that. It might be
Man,
a whole episode on that.
they may start out at $1,000 a share.
Yeah, you feel me? Save your ducats.
But looking at what you had mentioned, quantum computing, it's taking on climate change now. IBM's quantum computer just simulated climate patterns 100 times faster than what it used to be.
That's kind of crazy. So I'll explain for the people what quantum is like you're 5 years old. So imagine a super powered calculator that doesn't just do zero or one, it does both at the same time. So modeling complex stuff like hurricanes or carbon cycles, that's a game changer. I mean, essentially, all options, everything that exists is being done at the same time. It's not just one straight path anymore with computers. Because when you're solving a complex math problem that has a lot of numbers, instead of doing it for each number, now it's just doing all numbers at the same time, back to back, and at the same time. Probability, like shooting a dice, is never ending. And at the same time, it's easier for us to guess. Because basically, as a scientist, your job is to make a hypothesis and then figure out the conclusion of your science project. So it makes guessing easier, but also computers do a lot of the guessing for us now, anyways. So it's more accurate and it starts to go into other things. Like if you watch the Spider-Man movies with the multiverse, yeah, now computers are going into the multiverse. So it'll be interesting to see how these computers work. I seen a chip actually. Nvidia had a chip on that they were showing today that could use the entire internet's energy in
Wow.
that one chip, and it's
Wow.
like the size of like I don't know, maybe like a cymbal on a drum set.
Things are getting
Crazy,
smaller.
man. Oh yeah, pretty soon it's gonna be like the size of like eye contact, man.
But just think that IBM thing, it can help save the planet.
Oh yeah.
Now on to a downturn. I
Uh
don't know. And when it comes to saving planet, the EU, the European Union, is betting on lab grown meats to improve upside foods. Chicken by 2025, which is this year. They say livestock emits 14% of global GHGs.
oh. Okay, so it's supposed to be cleaner meat, but will it taste good though? Is it gonna taste like Popeyes?
You know how many chemicals there's already in, well, I
Yeah.
suspect in Popeyes and some of these other chicken. So
So
just the chicken that we get from the store that's
yeah, you
supposed to
feel
be
me?
a real
It's
farm-grown
supposed to be.
chicken. I don't know if I'm ready. No, I'm not ready for lab-grown meats. Could be already eating them, but I don't want
Oh
3D
yeah,
printed meats and foods.
they
I
got
I
them.
don't want it.
If y'all in the states, y'all been eating lab grown meat, but over here in Germany, it's illegal as hell. So I'm not sure why the EU trying to do this. I don't know if it's another money grab or what, but maybe the world is actually running out of the real animals that they say you know, that they're feeding us. But I go to my neighbor crib on the street. He got hella chickens and cows. So I don't know, man. That's trippy.
I don't think we're running out. Well, if that's the case, let's start rationing.
You feel me? I
Only
mean,
6 pieces, only 6-piece chicken wings or 3-piece
yeah.
chicken wings from now on.
Ain't no gonna be no 50 piece. Ain't no
Yeah.
Super Bowl party platters no more. That shit's out.
Y'all slow down. Some of us need to slow down on our eating anyway.
Yo,
Well, speaking of emissions, looking at smart cities, Barcelona's AI traffic system has cut emissions by 21%. Cities
good
are
job,
getting
Barcelona.
smarter.
Good
I
job.
know Atlanta is a smart city.
Hmm.
They pretty much can see everything you do since it helps with crime. They can see everything. It can alert police in the area.
Yep.
It's gonna be harder and harder to get away with anything.
Oh yeah. Keep your eyes peeled, y'all. I know these old school criminals. I know y'all thinking y'all finna thrive, but they making it harder to be a bad guy. In the future, it just seems like it's not gonna really be very much crime.
At least if you care about getting caught,
Yeah.
you're going to get caught.
Unless you work for the feds, then it's a different story. But tech alone won't fix climate change though, because we still need policy and innovation, and all that goes hand in hand with the crime too. So all those who watching who in politics, get with these people, get with these smart people, work alongside them. It shouldn't just be these guys trying to figure out what's going on with computers and stuff. There need to be some laws and some people who can really get something happening in the communities with this stuff. So, but the future is looking much better.
Well, we already know, like you said, with the lab grown meat, it's already going to be approved by the FDA in the United States. If not now, eventually. Then we're going to get AI designed drugs. The Big C, I think, was one of them. Was one of the
Yeah.
first ones that I think
Yep.
was designed. I could be wrong, but we've already going to get that.
Hmm. So
What
do
are
your
your
homework. Do your research, people.
What are your predictions on quantum?
My predictions, I would say, well, since the computers already exist, and I think they're like you can go purchase them. I think now more people are gonna be focusing on teleportation, man, like using quantum to teleport stuff, and I mean like successfully teleport. So I already mentioned before in one of the episodes how they're building rockets to basically replace airplanes. It's pretty much just going to be like everything's going to keep going up like really fast. But I don't think people are going to be able to keep up. So quantum is still in the average person's eyes still a dream. But for those who are actively in the tech world, it's going to take building projects and computer design and just systems design in general to like another level. So,
I was looking up yesterday. Joey Aerospace Company
mhm.
was working on that. They what's called air vehicles.
Mhm.
That is in my watch list. Wanted to see if I could pull up the price of this company. It's really cheap right now. As of yesterday, it was around $7.
Oh yeah, so yeah, this I'm glad you said that. Quantum is going. I mean, depending on the companies that get involved with it, because sometimes people be starting companies and getting started with these type of projects, and then they see somebody else bigger, and then they like, oh, we can't compete. So, like I always say, do your research, people. But I do see them taking a huge leap, and a lot of it's basically like AI companies starting up like crazy.
It's actually
It's gonna be a lot of
called. They took
quantum
it out of my
companies.
watch list, but it's actually called Joby Aerospace.
How you spell it?
Uh, it's funny. I guess they didn't want me to share this.
Mm-mm. But y'all heard it here first on the
It's
show.
spelled Joby,
Yeah, y'all.
and Joby is a ticker symbol. Joby.
Okay, but yeah, it's about to
And right
be
now it's $7.57. So do your research on the company. Decide if it's the right thing or not for you.
exactly.
Strong financials.
We're gonna be predicting everything pretty
It all
soon.
works together.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't wait to the next episode. I'm learning so much. So far since we've been
Yeah,
doing these series, I've learned a lot about the future. And
yeah.
then in the technology and
It's
what to
always
look
good.
forward for and what to prepare for. Knowing that some of these things are coming, I mean, it can help you investment wise. Some of you may need this technology if you have a loved one, someone that's lost a limb, knowing that there's new technology out there that can save you, knowing that or help you, knowing that energy is changing. We talked about the egg.
Hmm.
Enron egg. I didn't even know Enron was still doing things. Flying cars, the things that the future brings.
Yeah. I just like having this conversation with you as well, man. I mean, it's not every day that you see people like us just hopping in and just grabbing tech by the horns, man.
Well, it's letting people know what's out there. You know, the average person don't know
Yeah.
what's the average person is still they've are now probably hearing a chat GPT.
Hmm.
They don't even never heard of deep seek, but this is letting them know what they need to go dive into and what they want to explore. Some of it may resonate, some of it won't. You know, some of these people are still trying to get a Coinbase account.
Exactly.
And they heard Bitcoin, but they still leery. So this is to this audience. If you like the
Yeah.
knowledge that we drop it and we keep telling you what's out there and how you can plan and giving you options to go dig further into, like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Leave us some comments.
Definitely leave us comments because we have these conversations just about every day, Monday through Friday, sometimes on the weekends too. If Ali hit me up, we definitely talking about this stuff. So jump in our Discord because that's where we talk mostly about a lot of this stuff. We
And
program
we
every
drop our
day.
newsletter in our Discord as well.
Exactly. So you're getting the updates not only on in written format, but you also can watch our videos there. And also we program every day on there. Monday through Friday we are programming.
Python.
Yeah, programming Python. So we not just talking about this. We getting involved in the tech world.
Join the conversation. Let's make this movement bigger. We got to be involved with tech. This is like
Yeah.
the 90s. This is innovation. If you know how back in the 90s, when the internet first came in, if you knew how to program websites, you knew
Hmm.
how to start businesses, you knew how to survive and ride the wave. You knew
Yep.
programming languages.
Let these shows help you leverage yourself in the new wave.
Well, until next time, y'all be safe out there and let's stay futuristic.
Next time, y'all. Peace.